I'm outside this early morning and we're hunting for comics. We were at the flea market and let's see what I find. Another day, another successful hunt. Picked up some cool stuff. So it got hot here quick and I'm in a hoodie. So I need to get out of here and show you guys what I bought. So see you there. I just got back from a Sunday morning flea market hunt and I found some nice stuff. Nothing too crazy, but it was enough kind of worth traveling. Saw some buddies of mine, stuff like that. So nice little, something to do in the morning. But, before I'll jump into the books last. I picked up a couple odds and ends stuff like off of my buddy Scott, whoever played with this. I got the Phantom of the Opera Mego figure for $5. I mean, $5. I was going to leave behind. So it's going to look great in the horror closet. That's an awesome mask. So, and then two other more comic-related things. One of them is the Grizzly VHS tape. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I care? Now, I'm a horror guy. I kind of care. And I reviewed this movie, actually, in October. If you want to check that out, my full review, that'll be left down in the description. And I'll try and pin it in the comments if I remember. But that Grizzly artwork right there is actually done by Neil Adams. So, one of, if not probably my favorite comic artist of all time. Stupid, fun movie. Amazing Neil Adams artwork. So, I picked this up for, I think $6 for the VHS. Pretty decent copy. And I don't know if it's tested or not. I don't really care. It's awesome. It's going on the wall. Neil Adams. You can't beat Neil Adams. And then, one guy had some McFarlanes there. And if you collect McFarlanes, some of these guys can be kind of tough to find in the stores. Something like this Mr. Freeze, I've never seen since he came out. I've never seen him. He's just super tough. So some of these McFarlane figures can be annoying to find. So he had it for $20. And honestly, that's technically cheaper than Walmart because no tax at a flea market. So I'm just going to buy with him. Guy says he wholesales figures. So I'm just going to keep on buying off of him. So this Freeze is awesome. This is definitely one. This one, I'm trying to find the Nightfall Catwoman. I'm trying to find the Flashpoint or the Flash movie figures. I think I'm going to do most of them. But I just grabbed the odds and ends ones as I see him. I want to get the Captain Marvel when he comes out, stuff like that. But McFarlane's been killing it with that DC line, DC Multiverse. But going on to the comics, I picked up this Nick Fury Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 17 for just $3. A lady was doing 2 for $5 or $3 books, and she had a Beavis and Butthead number 1, the DC Comics one. And I was gonna pick it up. $5 for the pair is not too bad, but it was kind of, it had a tear on the cover, and it just ended up leaving it. I had 3 singles on me anyway, so it was kind of perfect to snag that guy. And then Dr. Soulman of the Atom guy had a couple copies of issues that I needed. So this is another one of those runs I'm just kind of working on. If you watch the channel, you know I got a bunch of runs that I'm doing. So, 2 issues for, I think I paid $15 for the pair. And I'm usually about, $5 to $10 a book on them. So, I think I marked them at 8. So, the pair for 15, not too bad. I mean, it's not the best deal, but not horrible. And then these 2 books, I can't remember if these were dollar books or $5 for the pair. I think they were dollar books, but I don't remember. But, FF 134, it's an okay copy, but for cheap, who cares, And then, of course, Uncanny X-Men 281, classic, late X-Men key. And that's one of those things. But, when you see it for $1 or $2 or whatever, you kind of just grab it. And then I only grabbed 2 other books. It was really, really light haul this week. Nothing too crazy. But, there's some decent books. Like the Jimmy Olsen 143, classic Jack Kirby cover. Kirby at his best. And I think he had $30 on it. It's a really nice copy, and he was doing half off. So it ended up being $27 for the pair of books that I picked up. And the other one was a Detective 576. Now, you're probably wondering, why would you pay, almost $15, was it $13 for a Detective 576? There's an answer for that. On the inside cover, it is signed by the great Todd McFarlane. Now, of course, there's no COA. There's no nothing. Even if there's COA, how do you prove that that's it? But, and I don't think I'm going to send it through CBCS because, it's maybe a 9.0. Just not really worth the slab. There's a lot of not a lot, but there's a fair amount of non-color breaking spine ticks on it. But it's one of those things where it was super cheap. It's signed by McFarlane, who's, again, probably my number 3 favorite artist in the comic industry. And I mean, he's a guy, he reinvented the toy industry, reinvented the comic industry. He's just, one of my all-time favorites. So that was very cool to pick up. So that'll go with my signed plaque I got from the Spawn figures that I have on the desk, I think. Yeah, it's over there on the desk. But I hope you all enjoyed. If you're not already following me here on Facebook and Instagram, I'm posting stuff every single day. I've got new videos kind of like this and other types. I got spec talks, and I talk about 10 books that maybe we're specking on, maybe not. I talk about comic character breakdowns, break down all the keys and important appearances for comic characters in their history. I do all kinds of stuff like that. Do hauls, unboxings, whatever. And I try to post every Wednesday. Well, I definitely post every Wednesday. I try to post 2 times a week. If I can, but there'll at least be 1 video every week. And then there's YouTube Shorts coming up multiple times a day. I got Instagram and Facebook posts all the time throughout the week. And there's Facebook group Fandoms Unleashed you can join, all linked down in the description, where, it's an inside look at comics. There's great discussions. You can post, go in there, talk about what you bought, what you found, this movie trailer, whatever. It's great group started, and that'll all be linked down in the description. Happy hunting, and until next time, peace.